Hey everyone, Dr. Hanisha here, actually in Abu Dhabi. And so for today's Medical Monday, I actually wanted to talk about bloating, mostly because I'm experiencing a little bit of that myself, straying away from my normal diet, and also the stressors of traveling has kind of led to some more digestive issues for me in general. But I also did a recent post on that, and I posted what's actually happening when we get some bloating, so definitely go check that out. However, I wanted to talk about what causes it. So, a lot of times with bloating, there's actually a much deeper issue than just the plain symptom of bloating. It could be a deeper issue like candida, hormonal imbalances, thyroid dysfunction, removal of gallbladder, or other gut complications, of course, and so many more conditions. So it's important to really take it seriously and not just let it slide like, oh, this is just something that happens to me. I do want to mention some foods that generally trigger bloating include dairy, sugar, and refined grains. These are almost always going to be a culprit, so I'm just going to say that right now for almost everything because they do increase the bad bacteria in our gut, and that bad bacteria it is what leads to a lot of this bloating and a lot of our other conditions in general. So, with that being said, I will say that some people will also have triggers of broccoli, cauliflower, beans, and legumes as well because they're a little bit harder to digest. And then, of course, there are other potential triggers as well. It really depends on the person. Again, it's all very individualized. So, with that being said, if we are avoiding those foods, especially the three that I mentioned, the dairy, sugar, and refined grains, and enhancing our good bacteria by consuming foods that enrich our good bacteria or probiotic rich foods like kimchi, sauerkraut, kefir, artichoke, fennel, celery, all of these things, enhancing that in our diet is going to help diminish or completely eradicate the bloating in general. However, if that doesn't work, then there may be an even deeper issue that we need to work on. And it's important to work on that with a licensed naturopathic doctor or a licensed healthcare provider who is knowledgeable in this field. I will say that personally, I've worked with a client who had been experiencing bloating 24/7 and constantly, and just with us working together for about a month, she started to see results, and she actually doesn't experience bloating at all anymore. So that's a very rewarding part of my job, and I'm very grateful for that. But I did want to mention that, and so if you have any questions or would like to schedule a complimentary consult, please do so in the link in my bio. And as always, please leave your feedback or any questions that you have in the comments below. And I'm wishing you all great health and happiness, and I'll see you next time.